Hello, Naughty Alchemy family, and those that are new to my channel. My name is Naughty, and I have been a divine channeler and tarot reader for the past 5 years. I've recently been called to try the candle wax. I've actually dreamt about it twice since I bought the candles. It's kind of like Spirit's way of telling me, come on girl, get with it. This is a new form of channeling for you. So this is where we're at. So we have 2 candles here, 2 piles. This will be the left pile, pile 1, with this light blue, and this will be pile 2 with this black candle. I will leave the information stamps below if you are interested in a candle wax reading or in any reading or Reiki service. I am available for that. Naughty-alchemy.com is my website. I haven't put candle readings up yet, but you can always email me or find me on Instagram in order to book that. All right, so first let's call on our guides, ancestors of the highest light, to bring forth the messages that the collective that will be watching this most needs at this time. All right, I will be doing the candle wax on paper because I feel like that's the less messiest part, and I haven't found the prettiest bowls to counter or to like create with. So when I do, I will do the bowl candle wax reading as well. I do have some tarot cards here as well if I need any more insight, but we'll see. So let's get started. This is pile number 1. If you chose this pile, I feel like you could have a connection to the angelic realm. You could work a lot with the crystal celestite. And I also feel like you could be like my light workers or people that are more connected to spirit, more knowledgeable on esoteric knowledge. If not, then this is something that perhaps you're going to be guided to do. So do pay attention to that. You could also be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get started here. What else am I getting? I feel like you're very much protected by your ancestors, this pile, by a grandma I'm getting in particular, feminine energy. I feel like this pile may also resonate with the Earth Angel label. I'm also seeing that perhaps this pile, although very spiritual, there may be a group of you that are more focused like on your masculine energy, whether that's a person or your work. Like there's a lot of energy on one side of your life, and perhaps that's something that needs balancing. For others, I feel like you've always been very connected to maybe like Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel. You could also be in like the communication, the analytical fields. I'm also seeing that you could be seeing a lot of 111 as an indication that there are new beginnings happening in your life. Yeah, this pile is definitely going through a big karmic cycle at this time. Things are coming full circle for you, is what I'm hearing. I also see some of you may be having a baby soon. Look at how you see the little circles next to here. Or you could be dealing with someone that has children, like a couple that is like a blended family of sorts. And you're thinking about merging your lives. Maybe you're not sure about how to do this. I see like other people involved, like co-parents and things of this nature. I'm also seeing a ladder. Some of you are rising in your work lives. Could be getting a promotion. Some kind of reward here that you've worked towards. I also feel like there's like a message here about steps, right? Taking steps. You're needing to take, you know, this process of yours has taken various steps. Maybe some wrong turns as well for some. Just know that everything that happens is divinely orchestrated. There's a divine purpose for things. It kind of almost looks like a heart. I'm seeing a heart. Maybe someone wanting to communicate but not seeing like their way in. I'm also seeing a peace sign. So maybe you guys are like activists, or you're like actively involved with bringing peace or talking about peace, or maybe talking about areas in life that aren't having peace right now. It could be activists. Speaking your truth, speaking your piece is important. Things are happening quickly for this pile. If things have been slow, things are definitely speeding up. And for those of you who haven't spoken your piece, I feel like there will be some kind of truth revealed. Yeah, I feel like things were moving slow at first for this pile, but now they're going to be moving rather quickly. And I also see like failure is just research. Like if you guys have tried to do things and maybe they didn't work out the first time, I feel like Spirit wants you to know that failure is just research. That nobody's successful the first time, right? This could be true for relationships as well. Also, don't burn yourself out by trying to do too many things. That's something else I'm getting. I'm seeing a lot of threes as well. So it could be like families of three, or like I said, like blended families. You guys have been experiencing a little bit of duality as well. Like maybe things haven't always worked out for you the way that you wanted it to, but it's always been perfect for you. I'm also getting like a Mary, or maybe even Joseph. I don't know why I'm getting these biblical names. Maybe there's some something to that. Maybe you were once Christian or religious, or maybe that's something that's gotten in the way of something. Like a box, because I view religion as like putting spirituality or God in a box. I heard lots of points of entry. I don't know what that means, but I'll give it to you. What else am I seeing here for pile number 1? See, some of you may be traveling to like a mountainous region, or maybe you're thinking about going to like Machu Picchu or somewhere that's like, or Mount Everest that has like a high peak. This could also just mean that you're like ascending on your journey, reaching a point of where you're gonna be able to look down or look to like everything that's happened and make sense of it in a way. But I see people like in a mountainous region, or maybe visiting mountains. Maybe there'll be like a point of enlightenment there, or you'll be activated there, or you feel like there are ley lines there. I'm also seeing the number 63 or 68. Could be born those years. 63 is 9, turns into a 9 in numerology. 68 turns into a 14, which is a 5. So lots of change, lots of introspection. for this pile. I'm also seeing like aiming, like you're aiming at something specific. Or like things take proper aim, proper focus. And needing to focus more on the things you want to see grow. That includes connections, work, anything like that. I'm going to let it drip just a little bit more and look at it one last time to see if I see anything else. Like I said, I see a pregnancy for some, could be a boy. Maybe you're wanting a boy. For some, it feels unexpected, and for others, it feels like you planned it. Maybe March could be a significant time. Or baby could be born in March. All right. Gonna put this out here because almost burned the whole thing. So let's see here. See, this looks like a mountain range to me here, and like a peak. Again, people may be guided to like Mount Shasta, Machu Picchu, Mount Everest, like spiritual places. I also see that people here might be particularly interested in like Buddhism. Going on some kind of spiritual trip or something like this. This also looks like a hook to me, but even like a question mark. So maybe you guys are questioning something, questioning going somewhere, questioning on particular path that you're taking. I see this group, community is important. You might feel like separate from your community or separate from your nuclear family or separate from things, but I see you connecting more. Finding your soul family. Yeah, let me pull some cards to see if I see anything else here before I come out of this, of pile number 1. I see a lot of you have come out of like dark places too. I keep seeing like an embryo. For some, it might be twins as well, because I see a lot of like twinny looking embryos, like this one, like is it fraternal twins? Or no, identical twins, but some it's even triplets. There's a lot of fertile energy here. A lot of it's like people coming together that have families. Like I said before. Let's see, before we close out of here. A lot of transformation for this pile. Like you've gone from like these really, like the valley to the peak kind of energy. Does Tarot want to give me any more insight into pile 1? Any other messages for pile 1? 2 of Wands. Yeah, again, I see you guys on a journey. Going somewhere, either spiritual or physical. This pile is definitely spiritual. I see a lot of like spiritual connections in this pile as well. Look at the mountains there in the back as well. Maybe you're guided to Egypt or to Europe or like faraway places. Magician. Yeah, you guys are definitely, your thoughts manifest. Your words manifest. So be careful with that, okay? Make sure that you're manifesting what it is you desire and not, you know, something that you don't desire, right? You have the ability to manifest through your words and through your actions and through your energy, like wherever your intention goes. So yeah, that is what I have for you, pile 1. If this resonated, please hit that follow button. I will be doing more of these. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those beautiful things. And thank you so much for being here at pile number 1. All right, so now pile number 2. Immediately when I picked, I was guided to pick the black candle, and immediately I got this group is like witchy energy, could be witchy energy, or you could feel like there's like negative energy around. A lot of people use black candles to banish energy. So maybe this is something that you've been thinking about. You're needing that added spiritual protection at this time. Again, candle work, maybe something that works out for you. Could be going through some shadow work. Again, there's like this negative connotation with the dark, right? But the dark is where we find our light. So the void is from where things spring, from where manifestation occurs. So we don't need to fear it. You don't need to fear the dark. That's something I'm getting. Like if you're doing shadow work or if you're going through a heavy time, just know that it's going to get better. You're meant to find your light in these circumstances, in these moments. I'm also hearing there's some writing on the wall about something. Because this candle looks like there's got written things on it. I feel like there's a lot of ancient energy with this pile. A lot of ancient energy, a lot of Egyptian energy, like hieroglyphics and things like this. Look at how the candle wick is kind of, it looks like an anchor or like a hook. Perhaps you have your hook in something or something has its hook on you. Again, you can burn a black candle to banish energies that aren't serving you. You see how the candle is like dripping slowly? The first candle, it was like, it started off slow and then it got really fast. It's like slow and steady wins the race. You can't like speed through shadow work and through like heavy times. You just gotta, navigate it. I don't know why I saw a bear just now. Ooh, I'm seeing Pluto energy as well. So it could be Scorpio energy. A lot of you have kids. Or a lot of you are like parents to a single kid. A lot of transformation happening in your lives. A lot of changes. Especially in Scorpio season. Because it could be your birthday around this time. Or it could be during Scorpio season where you're seeing a lot of change. I just heard stay young. Yeah, for those of you that are aging or feeling like you're aging, you're only as old as you feel. Also, if you feel like there isn't a lot of movement in your life, I feel like, again, like I said in the beginning, slow and steady wins the race. Maybe the yin and yang symbol is means something to you guys. Divine masculine and feminine energy, the merging of the two could be also a message. Some of you have like started off small in something, maybe like a business or a project. You're taking little steps towards your desired outcome, and this is perfect for you. Don't let life rush you. The beginning I saw 4, so you could be seeing 444s a lot. Or like the 4 of Wands, like you're really wanting this happy family life, this happy home life. And I feel like Spirit is saying like your life is transforming in this way. There's still some shadow work to do in that regard. Maybe look at, the relationships you viewed growing up in the home, if there's any dysfunction there, if you're functioning from any dysfunction there. Some inner child work for this group. I'm also seeing like an arrow. If you're being guided in any one direction, make sure that, listen to yourself, but also like sit with it. What else am I getting? Lemon. Some of you need to incorporate lemon in your water. It's good for your gut. Lemon water. Not like lemonade, but like lemon water. Just a little bit. It'll help you, it'll help balance out like the acidity in your stomach. I don't know why I'm seeing like a hot air balloon. Maybe some of you are planning a date, or that's something you've always wanted to do, or maybe somewhere where you're traveling, that's like a common thing to do. I see that going well if that's something you're afraid of. Again, you could pray over protection in everything that you do, you know? You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to live life afraid. Just pray over protection, call in your protection, call in your connection to the divine. There's nothing to fear. Nothing formed against you shall prosper kind of energy. Could also be planning a trip to like Italy. Seeing like I just saw like limoncello with the lemons. that drink. I also feel like some of you may be meeting people when you travel. Like important people. It doesn't have to be romantic necessarily. It could just be like soul family kind of energy. Could be traveling to some islands as well. Could be the Canary Islands, could be Hawaii, the Galapagos, I heard. Can you travel there? Not sure. This also looks to me like the female organ that we have two of. So there could be fertility. Some of you are nursing or nurturing something. Lots of lemon. Maybe someone here likes lemon. A lot of these circles are these like look like lemons, which is different because the first pod didn't look like that at all. And we're almost done here with the wax before I look at it. I'm seeing a 2. Something about partnerships, something about merging. For some, it's like whole families that are merging. Maybe this brought some fear. Maybe this took some time to really figure out how that was going to work out for some people. I see people interested in the stars, astronomy, astrology. This being a beneficial thing to get to know yourself, to get to know the people around you. Or simply like a new hobby. Or for some, you're like actually astronauts. Like you're meant to be in the sciences. Shit, before I burn my finger here, I will put it out. I don't know why I just heard royalty. Or like a crown. Don't underestimate your value or your contribution to the world. Something I'm hearing as well. Look at how this candle burned. I see you holding like the torch for something. Holding the light for some of you. Like I said, like don't rush anything because you know it could create like a mudslide. Like it could how can I put this? Like when you rush things, sometimes haste is waste. It's kind of energy, right? Let's see if there's anything else here that I see. I don't know why I just saw Mickey Mouse. Maybe some of you are planning to go to Disney World or Disneyland. This looks like a vase. Maybe some of you are into like sculpture. This also looks like to me like someone with a big butt. Or it could be a pregnant person as well. Or like a big chested person. This looks like a face to me. Like a worried face. 2 eyes, the nose. Worried about something. Worried about the trip ahead. Worried about maybe there's a lot going on in your life right now. And you just need to stay present. You need to take a moment for yourself to ground. Someone may be going out for an ice cream date. What is here too? I'm saying something here. Looks like a church or like a synagogue or something. A lot of people going to church. Maybe someone's getting married. It feels like in a mountainous place or somewhere like foreign. I'm in the United States, so it could be foreign to us. I also see like for some people, they might be in a relationship that like there feels like a block. But you're working through this. Give it time kind of energy. Or maybe you're like, you're so stuck in like your individual things that you're not like sensing that there's like a disconnection. For others, be careful not to leak your energy to other people as well. Protect, you know, have strong energetic boundaries. And if something doesn't feel right, separate yourself from it. For some, you need to know that things happen in threes. So maybe you've had like a couple things happen in a row. And it's like, okay, well, you know, sometimes things happen in threes. It was just fated that way. Again, some of you have like a curvy body. People look at you and like see beauty, see like an empress, see magical. Look at this. This looks like a comet, right? Maybe one of you are going to be seeing a shooting star, make a wish. Or believe in that making wishes, like wishes come true kind of energy. For others, make sure that you're not giving to things that are giving to other things and not back to you, that things are balanced. For some of you feeling stuck as well, I feel like there's a small opening. You're not stuck, you're just finding your way. Some of you are going to be getting a medal or some kind of recognition, some kind of prize. Some of you feel like you're in like a maze, like you're not sure how to get out kind of energy. What else do we have to say to pile 2? What else do we have to say to pile 2 here? For some of you, something's going to be happening in 3 to 4 months. Something unexpected. Queen of Cups. You guys are very connected to your intuition. You might be sensing this before it happens, because this is the Tower card. But this also gives like Mayan vibes. So maybe you know, where you're from, it has Mayan ancestry or like that kind of indigenous practices. Can't show these cards because they do have a little bit of, you know, something's happening. You're definitely protected with the eyes here. You're protected. Group number 2. Your ancestors are guiding you, are protecting you. Whatever happens that's unexpected is meant to take some of you out of the stuckness that you've been in. I feel like you intuitively know this. For some of you, you're going to be having some kind of passionate escapades. Something I'm seeing. Or you're being activated through the sacral chakra, maybe through a connection or just through the energy. What else am I seeing here? Again, that curvy body, I'm seeing it again. Some of you may have that curvy body. Some of you have gone through darkness, right? And are rising out of it. She of the lotus, it reminds me of that card. You're like the lotus. You're thriving, or your success story, or you're thriving. You've gone through the muck, right? And you're rising out like this beautiful divine energy. And I feel like you're being supported. This is just your journey, right? You could be Scorpio or Aries energy here. You could have your nodes in Scorpio, Taurus, Aries, Libra. Big shifts in regards to your destiny, fated shifts. People might be falling in and out of your life purposely because they're just not meant to go forward, or you couldn't move forward, or you couldn't expand the way you're meant to without them being moved out of the way, without their energy around. For some of you, you need to go out dancing. I see like booty bump in here. Shake your booty. That is a way to clear the sacral chakra, to, you know, activate the energy, your divine feminine energy. For some, it could be like Latin music, because you move your hips a lot, or like African music that moves the hips a lot is good for you. Or just like letting your body sway, your hips sway in a way that is like conducive of like flow energy, and you like inviting in this passionate kind of sensual energy to your life. Again, for some, if you might have unexpected pregnancies, or you could be planning a pregnancy. I see one more child for a few of you here. It's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here that will be having one more child, and it might be unexpected. You might have released like the need for that or the expectation, and boom, it happens. It could be someone close to you as well. I see this pile as well, like releasing like disappointment, or like really centering themselves, releasing disappointment, releasing like the way things should have happened. Things are happening as they should. Okay, so if you guys like this, please like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing more of these. I really enjoyed this. I feel like I really connect to this method of divination, and it's something that I'm exploring. So if you like this, please like, comment, share, as it helps my channel grow. Subscribe, obviously. I will be dedicating a lot more of my time to YouTube come 2024, and this is just me like engaging with new methods of divination. So again, thank you so much for being you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you soon. Take care.